Yo! Just got done with my second workout. My haircut looking all fresh and so clean. Damn. So, I get this question all the time from people. You know, like, and the question's always, how many days a week should we work out? 2, 3, 4? My answer is always the same. All of them. Every single day you work out. That's how many days a week you work out. It's not even an option to take a day off. Every single day you need to work out. Okay? You need to move your body. You need to burn calories. Okay? Then the next question is, well, what about overtraining? Okay? First off, your little sissy ass is not going to overtrain. Okay? Because most of you train like sissies. Okay? Secondly, 1 or 2 of those days of the week, and maybe 4 of those days when you first begin, if you've been really lazy for your whole life and you're just getting into it, need to be what's known as an active recovery day. So what that basically means is you still work out, you just don't go crazy. Like, you just don't go hard, right? You just, go for like a little leisurely hike with your spouse, or maybe you just go to the gym and you just pump some light weights just to get the blood flow and some calorie burn, right? That's all you do. It's a little active recovery day. That actually will speed your recovery up. So, because you're getting blood and nutrients to the muscles so that way they can recover faster, right? But the main reason why you want to make sure that you do this every day is because, especially for those of, pretty much all of you need to lose fat, right? Pretty much everybody watching this right here needs to lose some fat, okay? Every one of you, okay? So, the key to burning fat is always creating a consistent calorie deficit, okay? So what that means is that you have to restrict the amount of calories that you take in every day. So regardless of the type of dieting that you do, whether it's keto, low carb, paleo, high carb, whatever it is, right? I'm a big fan of low carb, right? Low carb, high fat, carb cycling style diets. That's what I'm a fan of, right? And that's what I teach my people, and in my books and everything else too. Because that one is the one that is going to make you feel the best, and you're going to lose the fat the fastest. Okay, so anyway, on your days where you should be in a caloric deficit, right? So you have a limit on your calories every single day. Okay, every single day there's a limit, right? Now let's take the average. Let's take the average guy today. Normally I do women. Let's do guys today. Okay, let's say guy. A typical guy. Okay, your body's burning calories all day long. A typical guy is gonna burn 1,700 to 1,900 calories a day just to sustain his body's functions. Okay, breathing, heart rate, brain function, body temperature, heartbeat, you name it. It requires calories in order for that to happen, right? Your body doesn't just, and this also goes into the whole like, my metabolism is slow, or like, I don't eat frequently, so I'm getting fat. No, dummy, you're overeating, okay? Your body never stops burning calories, okay? Ever. Even if you have a thyroid issue, you're still burning calories, okay? So, if you stop burning calories, you die, okay? So, you're always burning calories 24/7. Now, the typical dude's BMR, 1,700 to 1,900 calories. Let's just do 2,000 just to make an even number so that way you guys can get this, okay? So let's say they get an average guy, which is accurate if the guy is about 6 feet tall. If a guy's about 6 feet tall, typical dude will have about a 2,000 BMR, okay? So let's say you're a 6 foot tall guy, right? And you got a BMR of 2,000, okay? The only way that your body is going to, well, see, that's just to survive, right? Now throw in a workout on top of that. Now you're well over 3,000 calories, okay? Because of what you burned during your workout, plus your body's trying to recover, so you're having afterburn effect. So your body is burning more calories just trying to repair your tissues and bring your body and basically heal the tissues that you just beat up from training, right? So let's say he's burning 3,000 calories. Now, if this 6 foot guy is trying to burn fat, he has to create a calorie deficit, okay? So if he's burning 3,000 calories a day on the days that he's working out, right? Then he would need to eat, say, 2,200 for the day, right? So if he eats 2,200 but he's burning 3,000, there's a deficit there. That deficit right there is what forces the body to burn fat. It's the only way the human body will burn body fat, is if there's a deficit created. If there's no deficit, there's no loss, period. Okay? So if you're one of these people who's been like, I'm eating like I'm supposed to, I'm doing no sugar, no flour, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm still not losing any weight. Just because you're overeating, stupid. Okay, what did I just tell you? Because if you create a deficit, you're going to lose 100% of the time. Okay? Show me one person that says that this ain't working for you. I will follow them around for the day. I guarantee you, I'll find at least a dozen things that they're doing that is leading to them eating a ton of extra calories every single day. Okay? So, this works for everybody across the board. Okay? So, now everybody burns a little bit differently, but it's still within, a couple hundred calories of each other. Like, say, for example, like, for me, my BMR is like 1,800 calories a day because I'm short, right? A dude who's 6 foot tall, he's going to burn more calories because he's taller. He's got more mass. He's got more body to basically sustain, right? So he's going to burn more calories, right? But still burning calories, right? So taller people, yes, that does answer the question if you have this question. The taller that you are, the faster you lose fat, okay? The more muscle that you have, the faster you lose fat, okay? This applies to women too. So anyway, where was I going with that? Okay, so we were talking about creating deficit. So 2,200 calories a day, 3,000 calories burned. That's how you burn fat, okay? You do that, you're going to burn fat every single day that you do that, okay? That's fact, okay? Fact, all right? So, this is the reason why I recommend that you work out every single day. The reason why I recommend that you work out every single day is so you always get your calorie output up, right? So that way you can eat your normal deficit amount, right? Because if you rest, then that means you need to starve to create a deficit. Now, I would rather you work out and eat your normal than have to starve. Although starving's fine, right? It's perfectly healthy. Fasting is super healthy for your body, right? It's absolutely wonderful. But just from like a psychological standpoint, right? A lot of you wouldn't be able to handle starving, right? You wouldn't be able to handle fasting, right? You'd lose it. So for simplicity, okay, it's much easier to just work out every day. Okay? Now if you're one of these people that you'd rather fast on that day to create your deficit than to work out, okay, do your thing. Okay? Starve that day. You fast that day that you don't work out. Okay? There you go. You can do that too. That's just not what I recommend. I recommend that you get active every day, because what's going to happen is you're going to be able to eat your normal amount, right? On top of that, you're bringing more blood and nutrients to the muscles, right? You're getting your body active. You're getting your body healthy. You're getting everything moving, right? Because we aren't designed to sit. We're not designed to just be chillaxing all day. We're supposed to be hunting saber-toothed tigers, right? And running from T-Rex, right? We're designed to move constantly. And with the way that the world is set up today, we don't move, right? We don't move. We're behind a desk all day. We're sitting on our phones all day. We come home, watch TV all day. You don't move, right? So your calorie burn is basically your BMR, right? Because you don't burn anything other than what your body's burning just to sustain life, right? So, and that's why it's important that you work out every day. Because here's the deal. Let's take the same guy. He's burning 2,000 calories a day, but he rests, okay? He's burning his BMR is 2,000, right? So he's burning 2,000 just to sustain his life. But he lays on the couch and watches Netflix all day. But he eats his normal 2,200 deficit amount. Guess what? He just overate. So guess what that means? He gets fat off of that, right? Now it's only 200 calories, but it's still the point, right? And most of you guys don't work out, okay? You don't work out, so you have this little ass BMR, and then you're eating 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 calories a day, and you wonder why you're so damn fat, right? That's why. You're not active and you're eating trash all day long, okay? And then on top of this, the other reason why I'm always adamant about you guys always eating clean, okay, is mainly for your health, right? You cannot have vibrant health if you're eating shit. Okay, because that pizza that you're eating is damaging you on the inside like you would not believe. It is wrecking you internally, right? And most of you, once you have that one bite, what happens? you end up eating 8 slices, then wanting to have cake, then wanting to go to Yogurtland afterwards and have some sugar, right? Because it leads to it's basically just like a drug addiction, okay? It's exactly like doing drugs, okay? Sugar is a drug. You get high, right? You have a bite, you get high, you feel good because of the dopamine release. Then, within a few seconds or a couple minutes, you start to lose that high. Then what do? You want to eat another piece of pizza. Then you start to lose that high. Then what do? You want to get high again, right? It's a drug addiction, okay? And then on top of that, the amount of calories that you put in when you eat those types of foods, like you can overeat thousands of calories like that in minutes, right? And then that's going to lead to you making more bad decisions later, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. And the reality is most of you guys live like this every day, which is why you're constantly always eating bullshit, because you're highly addicted to the food, right? So the other reason besides your health, the reason why I always tell you guys to keep your diets clean is because it's much easier to keep your diet on point and create a calorie deficit when you're eating healthy foods, right? Because healthy foods have nutrients, they have protein, they have good fats, they have fiber in them, they have things in them that are going to make you healthier, but also make you feel fuller, right? So you naturally eat less calories. It's much easier to stay on track with your nutrition when you're not dealing with cravings, right? Because when you're dealing with cravings and then you're trying to keep your calories in check, but you're craving pizza because you had one yesterday, right? And you're craving pizza again, or maybe some ice cream or something like that, right? How much harder do you think it's going to be to stay on track when you're having cheat meals and things like this that are triggering cravings for days after, right? Go look in the mirror. Pull your shirt up. What's your stomach look like? Okay? There's your proof. You don't have the discipline to stop. Okay? This shit is a drug. Treat it as such. Keep your diets clean. You won't have to worry about the cravings for all this BS. And it makes it much easier to stay on track with your diet. Right? Right. It's common sense, right? But I know that's lacking in America today because most of you guys eat so much bullshit, it makes you stupid. You got brain fog, you don't process information very well, and makes you stupid. So common sense is short supply in America today. So, but anyway, there's just some quick lessons for you. I just wanted to give you guys that lesson. Work out every damn day or starve the days that you don't. That's the rules that you need to live by and hold yourself accountable to. Okay? And get used to saying no thank you. Because you're going to be having offers to junk food, to all kinds of stuff. Every single day for the rest of your life, you're going to be surrounded by stuff like this. Okay? Discipline yourself to do what it takes to get the body that you want so that way you can have the life that you want. There is no other way. If you don't discipline yourself, you're never going to get it. Okay? Discipline yourself. Okay? Happy Sunday. Bye.